My name is Innocent Gore. I'm the head of ZIMPAPERS Syndication Services. I've been attending the VMC's at ZINEF workshop on engagement with editors. I think it was a good meeting. The issues that were raised to do with ethics, the way we've been covering issues in the media over the past 6 months. I think it was a good review of what the media has been covering, highlighting, and what the media has been failing to do in terms of informing the readers on issues that are affecting them. I think also we should also have the meeting should have also maybe touched on issues to do with new media, which is an area that I have a strong passion on. We have noticed that over the past few years, newspapers have been really losing readership to new media platforms, which is where most of the readers have now migrated to in terms of getting their stories. So I think it's something that VMC that needs in future needs to also maybe include as part of the engagement program with editors on how do we then harness the readership online, how do we harness readers who are migrating to new media platforms, and how do we also confront, there's been a lot of I would want to call them dubious websites which have been getting content from all over the media, from all newspapers in Zimbabwe, and aggregating them on their platforms and getting the revenue. I think it's something that maybe VMC that needs to sit down and say, how do we engage each other, maybe engage those websites to say, how do they I think they must pay for our content, because media houses are spending a lot of money gathering news, which these websites are just taking and using on their websites, and they're getting the revenue from Google. I think maybe we need to, as the media industry, to sit down and see how do we engage Google to say this is what is happening. We are losing a lot of revenue. We're not only from dwindling sales of hard newspaper sales, but also by way of traffic that these websites are stealing from our online platforms to their platforms, which they are spending maybe next to nothing to gather the news. They're just aggregating content from Herald, from Sunday Mail, from Daily News, Newsday, and they get the revenue. I think it's something that we need to seriously think about and see how do we get out of this? How do we get our revenue? How do we get our readers back to our online platforms?